It all started with a chip. We began with optical drives. Then as technology evolved, so did our chips. Powering smart TVs that make home entertainment experiences simply incredible. Providing Wi-Fi coverage that delivers seamless connectivity for always connected experiences. Powering more than 2 billion smart devices every year across the globe. MediaTek creates the technology that connects and enriches everyday life. In the era of 5G, we are building incredible innovations for imaging, video, gaming, connectivity, and power efficiency. Our chips are now accelerating the AI revolution. Our SoCs feature powerful NPUs and comprehensive AI development tools. Smart AI agents that understand, learn, and empower you. Devices that can intuitively adapt to what you need. Our chips are pushing the boundaries of what AI can achieve. Cars that understand you better. Homes that think. Technology that's built around you. Making data centers even more powerful, power efficient, and secure. Today, we are creating custom chips to accelerate AI at the edge and in the cloud. At MediaTek, we never stop imagining the future. And it all starts with a chip, our chip. And our chip changes everything for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome TAIPEI CEO Simon Wang. 欢迎主办单位外贸协会王希蒙秘书长。
Hi everyone, good morning. It's very great to see you all here at COMPUTEX. Today, as the organizer of COMPUTEX, I'm very happy to welcome a global powerhouse in the chip industry, MediaTek. They made their first keynote appearance here last year, and we're excited to have them back. MediaTek powers so many smart devices we use every day, from edge to cloud, such as phones, to smart homes, cars, data center, and more. They're one of the leading semiconductor companies in the world. And what's even more impressive is that they keep growing and growing fast. Leading MediaTek is Dr. Rick Tsai, a thoughtful, forward-thinking, forward-looking leader with deep experience in global tech. Under his guidance, MediaTek is pushing boundaries in AI and connectivity to empower connected, intelligent world for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to Dr. Rick Tsai, Vice Chairman and CEO of MediaTek.
Thank you so much, Simon, for your warm introduction. Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to be here again on this stage after our last year's debut. And before I start my talk, I want to first thank TAIPEI, Simon, Chairman James Huang, for giving us this opportunity to share with you our story today. And I also want to thank all our media people, media team, for making this talk even possible. Without your work, there's no talk. I'm just a delivery boy. And I think it's very, very importantly for us at MediaTek, we want to thank the people in Taiwan, the society, the community, to give us all the support throughout the years so we can not only survive, thrive, prosper in Taiwan, and we're growing abroad, globally, and we are bringing also good jobs, good pay. Well, we're in business. Good everything for Taiwan society also. And I really appreciate that for all the people here in Taiwan. Thank you. Thank you. So, let me see, what do I have here? Okay, that's my subject. AI, well, it's AI, man. You cannot go anywhere without hearing AI, so here I am too. AI for everyone, from the edge and to the cloud. And I want to tell you the MediaTek story. I want to tell you the blueprint that we have for this beautiful, intelligent, connected AI world. But most of all, I want you to hear our story. I dare say that they're not really, well, one of the very, very few companies who can say we can bring AI from the edge to the cloud. Do that really well. So, before that, I said I want to talk MediaTek story. What is MediaTek story? MediaTek was established 28 years ago, 1997. We have never stopped in pursuing relentlessly innovation and technology leadership. The company is built on that, pursuing that all the time. But in doing so, what we want to really do is to use those capabilities, the technologies and innovations to enhance people's life and enrich people's life. That is our mission. That is what our chairman, MK, our founder, started. And that's always his vision. And we are here to make that vision come true, together with you. And so, what have we been doing? A quick recap of our 28 years thing. Some of you may remember our optical drives, our DVD, our TVs. Some of you and maybe still using many of them. But as you know, when mobile world came, we jumped into the mobile phone vigorously with a leading position. From 2G to 3G to 4G, of course now the 5G SoCs. And 4 years ago, during the pandemic time, we moved into flagship SoC, mobile SoC. We have been very successful since that time. In addition, and in parallel, we also put a lot of effort because we understand this is a connected world. So we want to be a leader with all the connectivity solutions, modem, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GNSS, you name it, satellite. And we have done all those things. Then we utilize all those technologies, IPs, capability to move into computing. Firstly, Chromebook, and we also do a lot of what you don't know maybe much yet, ubiquitous IoT devices. And we also moved into the automotive 2 years ago, formally, and now into the AI era. I will show you what we're doing in AI, both from the super chip point of view and from the ASIC, custom silicon solution point of view. So, MediaTek, we make a lot of chips, as you said in the opening, as you saw in the opening video, a lot of chips. These are some of the examples: big market, smartphone, TV, Chromebook, smart speakers. What we show here is the orange dotted line shows the time that MediaTek entered the market. And you see the explosive growth of those markets as we, MediaTek, move into those markets. We produce, we create all those high performance, low power, and ubiquitous chips in a mass volume so we can enhance and enrich people's life. So simply speaking, we put out more than 20 billion device chips over those years. It's a simple math. If you divide it by that 7 billion people, about 2.5 devices per person. I hope you have more, though. You better have 10 or 20 or 30 in this new world, okay? But hey, this is some of the fun thing. But these are things we have done: the technology, the products. And we have not forgotten what we want to do to enhance and enrich people's life. And so I want to show you something, a short video our people, our Indian staff team made. I'd like to share with you. It's a story of Korku tribe from Indian, central India. And I hope you enjoy, you like it.
In the heart of India, nestled in the Satpura hills, lies the Korku tribe, a community living in harmony with nature for generations. But daily life here comes with hurdles, and children bear it first, strong in spirit, but not spared the challenges. Hope finds its way, softly, silently, this time through the glow of a screen, the tap of a finger. From quiet sparks, new worlds open, and dreams find their wings. In MediaTek-powered classrooms, learning shines closer and brighter. And with every smile and spark of wonder, change is here, solid, steady, and unstoppable. From online classrooms to cashless transactions, these tools are more than just devices. They are lifelines, portals to a brighter, more inclusive future. Powered by MediaTek's innovation, learning is no longer bound by old limits. It now sparks curiosity and joy, shaping creators and changemakers of tomorrow. In remote corners of India, dreams are finding new paths. With innovations to imagine, learn, and express, children don't just change their own lives. They uplift families, transform communities. Because when opportunity reaches everyone, change isn't just possible. It is inevitable, and we are proud to drive that change to enhance and enrich life together.
Don't you love that smile? Don't you love that smile? I'm nervous up here. But I can't help smiling when I watch the video. When I first watched the video, I was very moved. And I'm sure we are doing this not just, well, it's a great example, but we're not just doing that for that particular example. It's all over the world. Not only was I moved, but I was very happy. I am very happy. I am very excited and energized. Because I really believe, and as do our colleagues, that we can do those things for the people, to enrich people's life, to make their future brighter. I think that's really, at the end of the day, the meaning why we're doing those things. I hope we all share that. But then, well, let's get back to business. Now, I think this last year's slide, that's what I said last year, the 4 pillars. Important thing is that a year, boy, I tell you, a year goes by so fast. It's May already, late May. Second quarter is going to be done. I'm going to prepare for my earnings conference call again soon. That's not fun, but it's fun. But it's fun to talk about these things. It's fun to talk about these things. What do we have achieved in this short year? Well, on the computing side, we continue to come out with wonderful, powerful 9400 plus flag SoC chip. 9400, of course, that's our 4th generation, and I guarantee you will see 9500, 9600, coming up every year, like a clock. Actually, accelerated clock, right, JC? And well, right by the phone is a wonderful DGX Spark that Jensen, some of you or many of you probably have seen yesterday in his wonderful keynote speech. The wonderful box, maybe that's almost to the scale. And from the leading edge AI accelerator technologies, we have now silicon-proven 224G S30s, state-of-the-art. We're moving into the next generation. We are moving into 2.5D to 3D packaging, or the CoWoS that you have heard so many times together with our partner at TSMC. We have very strong collaboration, what we call design technology co-optimization and the system technology co-optimization work with TSMC folks. Now, wireless connectivity, our DNA. We, of course, M90 modem, satellite communications, and RedCap, what we call is reduced capacity modem, 5G modem, which means it's a lower power, lower cost, ubiquitous modem capability, for instance, for the IoT devices and for a lot of other wearable devices. Lastly, but very importantly, we continue to work closely, to collaborate closely with our ecosystem partners, TSMCs, NVIDIAs, Androids, ARMs. I see Will here. Thank you, Will. I see Synopsys, I see Cadence. I really appreciate all the collaboration and the support from our ecosystem partners. Now, today, that's what we have done. Now let me talk about what we are doing and what we will be doing continuously. The AI. We're accelerating AI innovation from the edge to the cloud. You'll hear about our phones, Chromebooks, IoT, automotive, supercomputer, and ASIC. So it's basically AI for everyone. Now, I think we have a video coming up, right? All right. So, before the video comes up, I want to say, hey, again, AI, especially Gen AI, the agentic AI, I don't know about you, I get confused much of the time. And so I said, hey, let's do something. Let's do a video to show people how they really work in your life. In your life. So let's take a look. Oh, so we have this thing first. David. It's David's fault. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, rewind to, I need to talk Kevin's part first. Technology, remember? CPU, GPU, NPU. Of course, we work closely with TSMC. We work on our own architecture and also the core architecture with ARM and all those people. All great partners. So 3.1x improvement for CPU, 7.4 for GPU, and a whopping 29 times for NPU. NPU, of course, is a kind of the backbone for the AI computation. And these all happen mainly in the mobile devices area. But you also know when you play a game on your mobile devices, you don't want to feel burned. So power efficiency or the improving power efficiency is another target for our technology. We have 65% reduction system power for the game users, and also for the more regular users, 26%. But also, as important and more importantly, we are now moving into 2 nanometer. We are into 2 nanometer. We will be taping out our first 2 nanometer device in September this year. Of course, this is a high volume chip. It's a high volume chip. You probably can guess what. But 2 nanometer, I'm not allowed to announce your JC is here. But we are down this path for sure, for long term. 2 nanometers, and what is it called? A14? Is that right? A16, A14, and whatever after that. MediaTek is in. But in addition, those are the computing and all those things, the connectivity, the modem, as the world moves into gradually 6G era. And the 6G, I'm sure, I promise you, 6G technology will come with AI assistance. And MediaTek will be in a perfect position to develop, bring up the 6G capability to the world with an AI capability. And what is my next slide? Oh, this is the video I promised you just now.
Good morning. Today's meeting has been moved to an hour earlier. The cafe you visit frequently is very popular at 8 a.m. And would you like to make a reservation now?
Yes, book it now.
You have a scheduled meeting in 5 minutes. Would you like me to assist you with anything?
I have a global conference call coming up. Please assist with real-time voice translations and the meeting minutes.
Okay, shall we enter the meeting?
Okay.
AI real-time translation is now active.
Hello, everyone. Let me introduce my new project.
I've turned on seat ventilation and air conditioning. Is 23 degrees Celsius comfortable for you?
That's great.
You've got a new look today. Are you heading to Pink Star to meet Nancy?
Yes, you are smart.
Ready to go? The optimal route takes 20 minutes.
Let's go. The building on the right is so unique. What is it?
This is Pink Star.
It's my first time here. What makes it so special?
Let me check. Pink Star is a creative space that combines culture, art, and fashion. It provides a creative exhibition environment and attracts many global artists and creators who routinely display their work. A package has been delivered to your doorstep.
What kind of package?
Looking at recent purchases, your wife ordered some skincare products from a beauty store. The current outdoor temperature is 32 degrees Celsius and the package contains heat-sensitive items. I suggest retrieving it promptly.
Okay, I'll go get it now.
You have a package.
This bag is perfect for me.
Here's the purchase link for the bag where you can view more details. Would you like to place an order?
Order it, please.
Detected that the child has fallen asleep. Dimming lights and adjusting air conditioning to a comfortable temperature.
All right. It's a world that's in some part already existing, and in some part will be coming very soon. I don't know about you. I must say, the gentleman in the video behaved really well. So not only did he pick up the temperature-sensitive packaging, probably a lot of costumes for his wife, but he smilingly listened to his wife to take the order of that beautiful bag. I was thinking, how would I respond? Of course, respond very well. Very willingly. But hey, it's a great video, mostly because I think now it tells us how the AI, how the agentic AI can help you, can make your life better, more comfortable, easier, safer, your family. I think that's the part I like. Again, life, your everyday life. But saying all that, I also understand that MediaTek can provide the hardware, the chips. We work with our device customers to make all those capability available at home, in the car, in your office, etc. But those things cannot be of any use without models, the AI models. So I'm very happy to report that MediaTek has been working with a global community of AI developers for several years. We now have more than 540 AI models on our edge platforms, all the way from mobile to automotive. Just for mobile only, 240 models, including the popular and the familiar ones such as Geminis, the Llamas, the DeepSeeks, Q1s. They are being supported on our 9400 plus chips. They're providing a lot of those use cases for you. Now, at your hand. And in addition, we have also, for instance, for the IoT platforms, we have more than 100 models through the collaboration with NVIDIA's TAO platform. So, with that, I want to talk about some of our individual chips. First one, of course, our Dimensity 9400, 9400 Plus, powerful chip for the AI edge. And as I said just now, we started this work 4 years ago in the pandemic. Actually, in the worst time, it's the best time to invest. And we have grown our shipment in those short time period, 350%. We generated last year more than $2 billion revenue for our shareholders. It's a great success. And let me show you some capability from that phone using the Gen AI capability. Take a look. I'm sorry. Gen AI is not just always LM, large language model. This is a computational photography algorithm developed by MediaTek R&D. However, with the Gen AI technology implemented inside. What does that mean? This cute gecko is a very small gecko. The picture was taken about 20 meters away. This gecko is only about 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters is about that big, okay? 20 meters is about from the stage to the end of the wall over there. The picture was taken by a great phone, Vivo X200 Pro. You see how clear, how sharp the image. In this huge screen, in comparison to one of our competitor phones, I'm sure the gecko must be very happy with himself or herself. I don't know. So, great. I want to thank Kevin for that. But now, agents, AI agents, it's really the hardest subject, but also the deep reasoning capabilities. Well, since DeepSeek in China announced their achievements, shall we say, almost 6 months ago or something, it kind of became a phenomenon. But of course, deep reasoning model work is not a one-day thing, not 1 year thing. It's been going on for a while, but now, as AI continued to improve, the deep reasoning model technology is becoming more and more critical. At MediaTek, we have, in our mobile devices, we have building the reasoning model, for instance, from Microsoft's 5.4 mini reasoning, 3.8 billion parameter in size. Well, the other thing is too difficult to pronounce. You can just read or take picture. But the important thing is that the deep reasoning capability is already built in our 9400 plus chips. Now, of course, we'll continue to grow and improve as years go on. And all these things then can, only with them, can we achieve what you just saw in the video, what the AI agents can do for you. What kind of intuitive, natural experiences you can have. Not only, of course, not only with your mobile phone, also later on in your automotive, in your living room, your bedroom, etc. And I think this combination of the hardware improvement, the algorithm, model developers, this whole ecosystem collaboration, that's what MediaTek is known to do well, and we are doing that very well. Now, move to some other devices. It's Chromebook. Chromebook is actually an AI PC. We, of course, work with Google for a long time. Now we're moving into the really high-end, leading-edge Chromebook. This chip, Companion Ultra, is made in TSMC 3nm process. It delivers 50 TOPS of AI computing capability and up to 20 hours all-day battery life. And I think these can be used, of course, with you in your professional life, but even more importantly, we expect many of those Chromebooks be used for the children, for the school kids all over the world to enable their growth for their future. Then, this is the IoT, which we haven't talked about much before. But MediaTek is in that for several years. We have the latest Genio 720 chip. The IoT devices it's not with your hand mostly. It can be. Well, it's ubiquitous in your life. Personal life, a lot of, for instance, exercise machines, devices are equipped with IoT, with AI capability. And in your enterprise, many people, we enable a lot of the smart POS, the point of sales in the supermarket or in the Costco, or my favorite store, and also industrial. We now are working with robot makers for the hospitality applications using our IoT chips. With all that, on edge devices, these are small edge devices. Now let's move to the big ones, the automotive. It's an edge device, but very big one. And MediaTek, again, 2 years ago, we announced our collaboration, our partnership with NVIDIA. We developed a super cockpit chip. This chip we call that CX1. It can go all the way from mainstream to flagship. It's truly powerful. It has a powerful MediaTek built CPU. It has a leading edge NVIDIA RTX graphics chiplet. And the dual AI acceleration with GPUs and NPUs. This SoC can really power. It really is for the future. But it's real. We have the silicon. The silicon is with one of our customers. It's being designed in, and it will be working in a real car quite soon. I'm very happy, very proud with this work together with NVIDIA. Now, what do they do? I think in automotive, again, that's what we basically show in the video. They manage 12 cameras, multiple screens, audio, great audio system, video system, all those things. But in short, I think the chip provides the driver and the family in the car a safe driving experience, a pleasant driving experience You can learn things about your environment through the agentic AI, and you can play the games in the back seat with immersive audio system so that they don't bother you while you drive your kids, maybe your spouse, I don't know. But it's basically the concept of a car is kind of an extension of your home. Well, with the immersive audio system, it may sound even better than your living room. So now, with all the edge discussions, presentations, I want to move to AI for the cloud. AI for the cloud. This is where MediaTek is really driving hard in this couple of 3 years, really hard. And for this, we have two aspects. One is a custom silicon, what we call ASIC, AI chip, mostly for the accelerators, for the data center customers. And the other one is what I just said, the super chip we co-developed with NVIDIA. Of course, it's NVIDIA's DGX Spark product. And let me first talk about our ASIC journey. People ask, because usually when you talk about AI, data center chip is a big, big device. People wonder much of the time, well, MediaTek, can you do that? You are known as a consumer electronics company. I want to say first, yes, we can. We have the track record in doing that. Here we have 4 different sizes, from a mobile chip to the automotive chip and to 2 big networking chips, one of which with HBM embedded. It's a chiplet architecture. It's, I forgot, 85 to 85? Huh? Okay. That's why you need your staff here. 91 by 91. Hey, a big sucker. That's in production for more than a year. So that's what we, and that, of course, that forms the basis, the foundation upon which we can move into the AI ASIC world. Well, let me go into some pretty, was a difficult one for me. This computational complexity is really increasing exponentially as we move every year. This is, of course, it's a generic, as many of the AI accelerator is in this kind of architecture. So it's a generic one. We use that as an illustration. You can see there are maybe 1 or maybe 2, maybe 3, depending on your architect's compute die, and you have I/O dies. Then you have HBM, DRAM on the side, and you have many, many, many I/Os. Down, north, south. So it's a very, very complex chip. It's, of course, many dies together. It's a huge chip with many dies. And the compute will take 2 nanometers or beyond. Already now, today is 3 nanometer. Quickly next year, 2 nanometer. Interconnect, as I said, now 224G proven. You will move into 448G very soon. And because of the bandwidth needs, electrical to optical interconnect. Packaging is the one key. Packaging is one of the main streams for the AI accelerator. The packaging is as important as a process node. The 2.5D is a must. Then we need to move into 3D and 3.5D. The radical, 3x radical size to multiple x radical size. And memory, or you see the memory companies' landscape changing greatly because of the HBM. Now it's a 3E mainly. Now, very soon, next year, HBM4 and 4E, with the customization requirements from the data center customers, users. They want lower power, higher performance, better TCOs. So this complexity represents huge challenges for any of the chip companies, MediaTek being one. So what are we doing? We need, well, I think I said that kind of last year too, the technology leadership. We invest strongly in the IP portfolio. We collaborate really closely with our ecosystem partner, and we have a strategic, very strategic engagement model with data center customers. Strategic? Why? Because we are being not only capable in providing the technology, the IPs, or the architecture design, whether we can improve the TCO together, but also we are flexible in how we work with our customers. We can go through different cycles of the technology. The main thing for us is to enable our customers to come out with the world-leading AI accelerators with very fast to market capability. Now, the technology part. Advanced node, I think I said that quite a few times. We, 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1.4, etc. We're doing well. Defect density, all excellent. Really are very thankful to TSMC guys and our R&D technology guys. Packaging, we have really strong relationship, again, with TSMC on their CoWoS S, CoWoS R, CoWoS L, for all the way from 3X reticle to multiple X reticle size, and 2.5D to stack. But that's something new to us, integrated power delivery. The power, of course, is the most important factor and in many cases limiting factor for data center business. And now we're talking about each chip can consume 1,000 watt or more, or even multiple thousand watts. And the integrated power delivery in the chip or in the substrate is becoming a must. It's becoming a must. And MediaTek is investing in that. Lastly, well, very importantly, I'm sorry, touched too fast, that CPO. Well, we talk about here too. This is IP. So if you record that big chip and compute in 2 nanometers, the SerDes, it takes this computing complexity really exacts huge burden on the bandwidth and the power consumption of everything here. So the I/O, the interconnect IP, is tremendously important. Tremendously important. And if you recall that, I know it's difficult to recall, but that big layout. Number one is a die-to-die interconnect. MediaTek has our own proprietary high-speed, low-power M-Link IP, but we also design and support the industry standard UCIe. So the customer can have their choice. They can pick the standard, or they can use the proprietary faster IP from MediaTek. Then, from chip to chip, I mean, on the board you have accelerators, you have CPU, you have DPU, etc., etc. And from chip to chip, that's SerDes, that interconnect IP, mostly now performed by SerDes and the PCIe. The MediaTek, as I said, 224G proven, and we're moving into 448G. And PCIe, same, Gen 6 to Gen 7. And then in the rack, from board to board or from rack to rack, the connectivity through the Ethernet, well, there's some industry standard UAL and UECs. MediaTek is certainly engaging actively in those IP. And we want, and we are enabling our data center customers or potential customers with our IP investment and our IP portfolio. Lastly, memory, another limiting factor. The HBM4, 4E with custom base die. And these are now one of the hardest subjects in the industry. Customers, memory suppliers, foundry suppliers, MediaTek are all involved. It's very complex, not only from the technical point of view, but also from an ecosystem collaboration point of view. There are many players, and you need that. That's what I said about the strategic engagement model capability. You need that working relationship, the trusting relationship, to make these things happen smoothly, hopefully seamlessly. Now, another way of the ecosystem collaboration and the engagement model, that was what, again, Jensen announced yesterday in his speech. He's initiating the NVLink Fusion ASIC model. The MediaTek is very, very, very happy to be one of the early partners with NVIDIA in this model. Again, we are working very closely with NVIDIA. We want to be able to provide the MediaTek designed, maybe ASIC, together with NVIDIA's NVLink chiplet, so that we can provide the customers with differentiated solutions, a lower TCO, and sometimes even more importantly, a fast time to market. It's a new model. It's a new model, but it's a very intriguing, exciting new model. All right. We save, I don't know, the best for last. We have many best, but this is certainly one of the best. I was amazed with Jensen's DGX Spark. It's an AI supercomputer for the cloud developers. He said that very clearly yesterday. I forgot the money. He didn't say the money. He said he's going to ship very soon. You can have one for Christmas, right? That's what he said. But hey, what do we do here? Together with NVIDIA, MediaTek designed a CPU, a 20-core ARM CPU. Will see that? Will? You have to treat us nicely. 10 Cortex X925 core and 10 Cortex A725 core. It runs at 3.9 gigahertz, 4 gigahertz, whatever. But the wonderful CPU chip. And of course, we have the wonderful NVIDIA's Blackwell GPU. This whole thing can run 1,000 AI TOPS 1 petaflop. It's a supercomputer indeed. And we're so proud, so happy that we're part of it. We're part of it. We're really grateful for Jensen and the NVIDIA team. So, thinking about that, there's something I want to, a short clip for you.
We call it DGX Spark. DGX Spark. Now you'll be surprised. 20 CPU cores. We partnered with MediaTek to build this for us. They did a fantastic job. It's been a great joy working with Rick Tsai and the MediaTek team. I really appreciate their partnership. Built us a chip-to-chip NVLink CPU to GPU.
I can never outspeak Jensen. So, by the way, this is the clip he made back in March, GTC in San Jose. I certainly cannot outspeak Jensen, so why don't we welcome Jensen right here on the stage.
Hey, 大家好. Hey, Rick.
Hey, Jensen.
Nice to see you.
Now the real star is here.
Oh, cut it out. Stop it.
Well, Jensen, I tell you, number one, I truly appreciate and all the collaboration we have here, automotive, IoT, supercomputer, cloud ASIC. I also truly enjoy your talk back in March and yesterday. And they're very different, by the way. They're all very, so powerful.
So unrehearsed. I think that's what he's trying to say.
No. I mean, you can never beat him. But I mean, it so strikes me all the time. I tell my people all the time, I don't know how you manage so many things. In 1 year, you have so many new things. So products, hardware, software, subsystem.
It's easy.
Oh no, tell us, would you?
You just tell people what you want and it happens.
I think we have people from NVIDIA here, right? Hey, where are you guys? Huh?
I don't have to do it. I just have to have it be done.
Do our people understand that?
Well, Rick, listen, I love our partnership. The fact of the matter is, I bet most of the people in this audience do not know the scale of AI infrastructure MediaTek has. And the reason for that is because they're doing advanced research in AI, developing AI models, creating all this amazing technology that you could use in consumer electronics, right? Home electronics, all of the home theater technology and the super res technology and the audio technology for your cars. And you're turning a car into a home theater. And so that's number one, is all of the AI work that we do together and the investment that you make and the dedication you have to AI infrastructures. A lot of great AI researchers at MediaTek. You know that, right? Okay.
Down there, yes.
Exactly, that's number one. Number two, the work that we do in the automotive industry together. And I'm really delighted by that, and I really do hope that the incredible multimedia technology you put into home theaters around the world for us and can go into cars. And then we work in, of course, this revolutionary product we called DGX Spark. Now, the CPU and the GPU are both state-of-the-art. But what's amazing is you saw it. They abut together using this NVLink.
Yes.
In fact, that project inspired us to think of NVLink Fusion. The fact of the matter is, we were able to work together in creating this chip, and the chip is state-of-the-art. It came up and running in the first day. It's running at full speed. The performance is incredible. And it's going to be a miracle when we go to production. People are going to be shocked at what it can do. Now remember, a 200 million parameter model runs on this thing. And 200 million parameters, if you connect two of these DGX Sparks together, it's 400 because it's multiplied by 2. And it's incredible. And so I think that the big idea is this. Look, the personal computer's here, mobile devices are here, we already have our personal devices. But in the world of AI native applications, the only way to enjoy AI is connected to the cloud. There is no way to have, well, rich AI, 200 million parameter AI, large language models, generative models that are fairly significant. The only way to do that is in the cloud. So we decided that we should build a personal device, a personal computer for the AI first world. And that's what DGX Spark is. If you're a developer, it connects to you just like you connect to the cloud. When you're done developing, you could host it and all of your applications just like that, as if it's in the cloud. And so every AI developer is going to want one of these. Every student, researcher, 30 million of them around the world, we're going to produce DGX Sparks in high volume, which is the reason why we needed so many, we got so many people excited about it, that all of the world's OEMs are going to be part of the distribution channels. They're all going to be doing differentiated versions of it, taking it to market. And so we have DGX Spark. But the idea, the big idea, is NVLink Fusion. As you know, AI is a very different computing model, whereas hyperscale are few applications running in a virtualized environment hypervisor on one computer, one CPU. But in the world of AI, it's a whole bunch of computers working together to generate, to reason, to think, to answer your query. And so all of these computers are working together in such a way as to respond smartly and quickly. And meanwhile, you're not the only customer of that cloud, so a whole bunch of other customers are using that same computer. And so notice the difference is not only virtualizing one computer, but it's really about sharing a distributed high-performance computing AI supercomputer. And so the computing model is different, and we invented this fabric called NVLink, connected to either InfiniBand or connected to Spectrum X, so that we could scale up the computer, make it large, and scale out the computer for distributed computing. And so this fabric is foundational to NVIDIA's AI leadership. This is how we went from being a processor company to being an AI infrastructure company or AI data center company. And so this incredible capability is what makes it possible for us to do what we do. Well, what we decided to do was to open this infrastructure. So you can connect to NVIDIA's scale-up NVLink, scale-out Spectrum X, and scale-out InfiniBand using a chip-to-chip chiplet that we work on together. And so whether you decide to connect a CPU to that or decide to connect an ASIC to that, you can now connect your intellectual property, your differentiation, into our fabric. And so whether it's from the customer's perspective, they have the benefit now of accessing this incredible technology, or from our perspective, our ecosystem could be connected to anybody's ecosystem. And so it's a win-win for everybody. And so anyways, that's the big idea. And everybody's so surprised that NVIDIA would open this intellectual property to everybody, which is a statement about how incredibly valuable it is. This is the 5th generation NVLink. And NVLink is not just, Ethernet with light protocol. Okay, NVLink is the ultimate computing fabric.
And that's why we're very excited, because we have now really a strong relationship to work together. You probably don't know, Jensen, our engineers really, despite the challenges and it's a difficult thing to do, that CPU, but they really enjoy working with your people. They enjoy the openness,
because we're really nice.
The communication. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I want to say this. I mean,
you guys all know that, right? Because we're really nice. Look,
you make sure you tell your engineers, okay?
No, they're not nice. I'm nice. Look, here's the thing that's really a big idea is we went from being a computer company. What we're doing together now is building the AI infrastructure for the planet. Every company will have AI factories. Of course, you have one. Every industry will have AI infrastructure. There will be AI infrastructure across the world. This is such a gigantic initiative, and you started building custom ASICs, and I think by the way, MediaTek is incredible at collaboration. The fact of the matter is we put these two chips together. The fact that either chip independently works is a miracle in itself. Combining the two of them together, when you have 10% working probability added to 7%, mine's the 10%, yours the 7%. And you put the two of them together. I'm just kidding. So anyways, when you take two complex things and you put them together, the likelihood of it working is extremely small. And yet the interface is right? It's state of the art. Okay? And so the IP that you guys have, all of the SerDes, all of the design methodology, remember, these two chips worked first time. These two chips worked first time. Built in two different companies, coming together, fused together. Not connected over PCI Express, fused together in a common package. There's 0% chance it was going to work.
Other than you.
I just didn't want to say it out loud in the beginning until I was proven wrong. And so, but anyways, the two engineering teams really love working with each other because they're completely excellent. And so I love the fact that you're building semi-custom ASICs and all these accelerators for the world's hyperscalers. The thing that we're doing together, in addition to that, is we're essentially building semi-custom AI infrastructure.
Yes.
And so now, at the whole data center scale, we have a fabric, this NVLink and Spectrum-X, NVLink and Quantum, right? Either one, whichever you choose. But you have this NVLink fabric that you can now plug our GPUs into, your CPUs into, their ASICs into, my CPUs in, and we could create essentially a semi-custom infrastructure. And then next step is just blanket the planet with it.
Vince, hear that?
That's how easy it is.
Let me see. Now I can steal at least half of your word. This guy is an AI infrastructure guy. Remember yesterday?
I'm a construction worker.
Yeah. We're a semi-infrastructure guy. It's so nice to have you here again, Jensen. I truly appreciate your support, help.
I love our partnership.
To our company, to our people, engineers, they love it.
Thank you.
And
thank you very much. I've been working with Rick since my 20s.
Really? Well, how old was I? Or how young was I?
No, actually, it's not far off. I've been working with Rick since my 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, my early 30s. Yeah.
It was a great memory, but also a great achievement that I personally kind of watch and admire.
Thank you.
And
when I started working with Rick, he's younger than I am now.
Well, I take that as a compliment. Okay. So in return for your compliment, I have something for you, Jensen, today, now. Remember, March GTC time, you served me with a delicious, wonderful, rich pancake with sausage from Denny's. Remember that?
Yes.
I had a
That's my specialty.
Yeah, his specialty. Yeah. He came out in red apron with Denny's. I don't know who he worked for, but...
Denny's.
Denny's. I took a big bite. I enjoyed it, but I didn't take the second bite because everybody else was kind of just put up over there. I thought I want to show my composure, not just walloping the whole thing. So here today, we all know what Jensen likes the best in Taiwan. Night market, one of the best, other than the business. Night market, right? One of your favorite, I think, is the 通化夜市. The fruit lady, the lady of Aunt Chet, right? 郑阿姨. her fresh fruits of the day today.
No way.
I have tomato.
Oh, fantastic.
I have green mango.
Wow, these are all my favorites.
And I have guava.
Oh my gosh.
All in the original package. Okay, you can
Thank
see
you.
this is our Taiwan night market package. No remarketing, okay? Other than, of course, the bag. So Jensen, I want to offer you this.
You got me all excited. I thought I was going to get like a bottle of fine whiskey or something.
I need to apply for that budget. But I think,
thanks for that.
Hey, this is really
thank you.
Wonderful thing.
This is a
Wonderful
treasure.
Thing.
Thank you.
I think we need to take a picture.
This is a real treasure. Hang on a second. Let me take this out. This green mango is so good, you guys. Have any Westerners here? This is treasure right here. This is gold. Yeah, she's terrific. If you don't, go see her. Her name is Fruit Lady. Everybody calls her Fruit Lady now. Apparently, she has gone on to tremendous stardom. Yeah.
Jensen, in addition to enabling big soccer, but also enabling many small businesses, like the Fruit Lady restaurants you just talked about.
The flowers.
He couldn't get a
onion, yeah.
He couldn't get a reservation because they're all full by our local.
And so I just dropped in without a reservation, and all of the customers are so nice. They rearranged themselves so I could sit down.
And everyone took a picture with you.
I took a picture with everyone.
That is authentic, Jensen. I didn't say that, but I want to say it in public. I really appreciate.
Don't embarrass me.
Yeah, authenticity. I mean, authentic. Well, you said that word yourself, approachable. Everyone, well, not today, not now, okay. But when you see him on the street, take a picture. Well, again, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the MediaTek story today and also enjoy Jensen here today. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful help to us.
Thank you. And I want to thank MediaTek and all your engineers, the management team. It really is, you are really genuinely a world-class company. And it's the technology you have, the collaboration spirit, the can-do attitude, and quite frankly, the fact that you build it right the first time. You know, these are all things that are really genuinely world-class.
Great.
Thank you.
We will do better. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rick.